he loved doing discus, javelin. He liked athletics. He loved running. He competed in numerous school events from probably year 5 at primary school right up to year 8 at high school. He actually represented his primary school both year 5 and 6, and represented his high school in year 7 and 8. At the most that you could actually be entered for, if you will, and still won them. I think the only event that he didn't win was relay, and when there's more than one in a team you can't put it all on one man. His physique was just amazing. He was built like an 18-year-old bodybuilder, do you know what I mean? He had muscles on muscles. So he was really, really strong, really, really fit, really athletic, really caring, really honest, genuine. Somebody that you'd really want to be friends with, somebody that you're really proud to call your son.
I knew Dylan because he was my best friend. He was in my year, in my school. He was someone I spent a lot of my time with, and he was just one of my very, very good friends who I cared about a lot.
Definitely unique, one of a kind. Words can't do him justice at all. I mean, I could talk all day about the type of person he was, but it still wouldn't add up to just how amazing he was, and he truly was really kind-hearted and helpful and thoughtful.
Life just isn't the same anymore. Sunday dinner isn't the same anymore. We're quite a close family, so we do everything together: mums, dads, grannies, granddads, aunties, uncles, cousins, and nothing feels right anymore. I sit at home at night, every night, and I long for him to walk through that door, but it doesn't happen. I'm not naive in the fact that I've not dealt with it, because I know he's not going to walk through that door. But it doesn't stop you longing for it, wanting it, just wanting somebody to wake you up and say, it was a bad dream, it was a bad nightmare.
The day Dylan died, I was actually coming out to try and come and find him, because I'd not recently seen him for a few days or hung about with him, because I'd started a job with my uncle, and I went looking for him. I walked towards his house, and I saw JD, and he said he was at the quarry. So I walked towards the quarry to try and make my way there to see if I could see him, and I was going to go behind the Chinese to check so I could make sure he was there, so it wasn't a wasted journey all the way around. On the way there I saw Alex and my friend Chris, and they told me that someone was hurt in the quarry. They didn't say who it was, so I went to the Chinese anyway to see and have a look, and I could just see someone lying there and just some figures. I mean, I didn't have a really good view from where I was standing, so I came out and then I walked towards the quarry anyway, and I saw Paige, and she said it was Dylan who was hurt in the quarry. And then I walked back with Paige to go to tell JD that Dylan was hurt, and JD basically ran and left Dylan's younger brothers and his sister with me and Paige to walk them up to the quarry so they could be there as well. It was actually when Becky's mum, she came down the road in the car and she screamed that he's dead, and yeah, it was horrible.
Basically, he'd went swimming with 2 of his friends, and 2 people, one of them had got him first. He was trying to swim across to kind of an island. I believe he got into some difficulties and he shouted for help. He shouted more than once, he shouted quite a few times for help. I'm sure his friends did the best that they could do at the time. Then some Polish men had come actually to go swimming at the place where Dylan had died, and they helped to get Dylan out. They did CPR, they tried everything they could to bring him back, but he was pronounced gone at the scene.
You're probably going to think you're not going to lose someone. Like, I never thought I'd lose Dylan, I thought I'd have Dylan forever. So I guess I kind of took that for granted a little bit. but now I don't have him anymore, no one has him anymore. So I'd just say, stop your friends from doing anything stupid, don't try and look clever or something, because if you lose him, I can't even describe to you how horrible it feels to lose someone. It really, really is horrible.
Doing it for Dylan's a water safety campaign that basically, more or less the day after Dylan died, I started looking into reasons why he could have died in outside water, being such a strong swimmer, how this possibly could have happened when he was so fit. He was, you know, like I say, top of his game in everything sporting wise. So it was the shock factor, and I just realised that something had to change, whether it be laws, whether it be education. I think probably a bit of both, if I'm honest. I think probably should be slightly stricter laws surrounding outside water, and I also think there should definitely be water safety on the national curriculum, and that's the basic start to doing it for Dylan, is that I'm trying to educate children and say that if this could happen to Dylan, this could happen to any one of you. For that 5-10 minutes worth of fun you might have in that outside water, it's really not worth your family's pain for the rest of their lives. And if I could get one message out to them, it would be, it's not worth it. It's just so not worth it. There's so many dangers that kids are unaware about, such as pockets of water, cold water, being underwater and moving, and hypothermia and undercurrents, underwater debris. There's so many things that kids just are unaware of. And sometimes, even if they are aware of what's in there, they might think that they're bigger or stronger, or Dylan's proof that that's not the case. It doesn't matter how fit or how strong you are. It doesn't matter how good of a swimmer you are. It doesn't matter how much you're loved. It doesn't matter how many friends you've got. It doesn't matter how popular you are. The water's stronger. I don't know, it's, after doing a lot of research, Dylan's one of hundreds every single year, and this has to stop. Our kids need to be educated in the fact that, yes, swimming's good, go to swimming baths, It's not just kids that go outside swimming, adults go as well, and it is one of the biggest causes of death in outside water, and I've explained this a few times, that even statistics don't give us true statistics, because, for instance, Dylan's death was put down to misadventure, drowning by misadventure. Some people might be put down to accidental death or a different kind of verdict, which wouldn't imply that they drowned, if you know what I mean. So statistics aren't even correct. There's even more than what we think that's dying. To be totally honest, I wish I could shake some kids and just say it's not worth it. I wish I could just say, this. I wish I could. I wish they could walk one day in my shoes. Because I'm almost positive anybody that would be willing to take that risk of swimming in outside water, that would walk one day in my shoes, wouldn't take that risk. They wouldn't put their parents through what I'm going through. They wouldn't put the families through what my family's going through, My daughter cries herself to sleep some nights. That's not right at 6 years old. I cry myself to sleep some nights. That's not right as a mum. I wish I'd have been better educated on the dangers of outside water, because I would have drummed them into my kids' heads. And I have, with the 3 that I have left. I just wish I had the chance to be able to do it with Dylan. because he would have listened.